victory I choose. Ain't no turning back, cause I pay my dues. I tighten up my laces when I tie my shoes. Born to win, I refuse to lose. Everybody loves a winner. My adrenaline rushing through my veins. Next stop is victory. It's rushing like a train. I'm determined to win, cause it's nothing like the pain of defeat. I refuse to remain incomplete. Got a lot of stamina, cause I trained for some weeks. Got my strength from the vitamin.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, we're glad you're with us. Glad you could be with us. Tonight's game promises to be a good one. Both teams extremely well prepared as the NFC West champion Seahawks square off against the Vikings. The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. Is back and ready to put this one in the air. He kicks it off from the 12-yard line. The 30. And there's a penalty on the play. I think there was holding up front.
Holding on the receiving team, number 31.
The Vikings will begin this drive with better field position thanks to the foul. Our EA Sports Coaching Close-Up features two of the premier coaches in the National Football League. Mike Holmgren is one of 3 coaches in NFL history to lead a team to the playoffs 7 straight times, mainly with the Packers. With the carry, Daisy is there on the stop. Alexander battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second member of our EA Sports Coach Close-Up is fourth-year man Mike Tice, who took his Vikings to the playoffs in 2004 where they scored an upset win over the Packers in the wild card round, but then lost to Philadelphia the following week. Minnesota using 3 linebackers. He gets the carry. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, this pass is incomplete. Johnny really hammered him as the ball got there, and it popped loose.
That's a way to make him come up with nothing but air.
This game features 2 of the highest scoring teams in the National Football League.
When 2 teams like this get together, it attracts a big audience because fans love to see a lot of points scored. The defensive coordinators are going to try and make sure that doesn't happen in this one. It's going to be a tough challenge.
Throwing. And this pass is completed.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Hasselback sends a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Wrapped up and brought down. Williams explodes across the line at the snap and then makes his way to the quarterback.
Yeah, you know, that's an important quality to have if you're going to excel as a pass rusher. Explosiveness.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Jackson is lined up on the right. Gets the pass off. Ooh, that one will leave a mark. What a play. Exactly what their offensive coordinator was looking for.
Yeah, he works his receivers very hard during the week so that they could make the big plays when the game's on the line. And that play was just the kind of thing he expects from him.
Ball on the 42-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Launching the pass deep down the right side. This pass is incomplete. He just can't hold on to what would have been an interception, John. A big missed opportunity.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Smoot is there on the stop. Nice play sealing off the corner.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
First down marker is just inside the 32. The Vikings come out in a dime package. Getting some air under this one, looking for his man deep. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Brown was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Jones will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. Deep in their own territory. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Going to the left. Hamlin is there for the tackle. Looked for room outside, couldn't find him.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
Inside their own 20. Culpepper will work out of the shotgun. With a deep throw to the right side. Drops the interception. Good effort to deflect that pass, which had big yardage written all over it. Out of the gun. Pressure, looking left for the long pass. He made the pass. Hamlin comes up to make the play. Good pass play that goes for big yardage, John.
He always seems to make the big catch in the big situation. He attacks the defense with the routes that he runs, and when he gets into space, hey, watch out.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Handed off to the back. Missed tackle. Wistrom is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 48. Had a tough time bringing him down, but finally do before he gets to the marker. Ball at midfield. Burleson is lined up on the right. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Trufant with the stop. Taylor makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive. It's 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. Throws it. The 20, breaking through. The 10, touchdown, Minnesota.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
And it's on its way. The point after is good. They have a 1-touchdown lead now. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
The kickoff team lines up. They'll return this one. From the 6. The 20. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. First and 10. Jackson is on the right of the formation. With the throw. He went up there and he got it. They pick up 14 yards on first down. Ball on their own 37. Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Hasselback sends a man in motion. The 50. Sharper is the guy who's there to bring him down. Big gain on that play, 19 yards on first down. Ball on the 43-yard line. He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Didn't look off the defender, and he's lucky that one wasn't picked.
The intended receiver on the play.
Strong is on the left side of the formation. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Thomas is there for the tackles at the 33-yard line. The Seahawks have yet to face a third down in this series, and they have 3 first downs. And this is the 5th play of this drive. The backs are lined up in an I. Breaking free. Brought down by the last defender who could have made the tackle.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking it right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
So at the end of one, the score is 7-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. 6th play of this drive. They're inside the 20. So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. They give it to the halfback. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
They'll need to get to the 8 to convert. Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Daisy pulls him down.
When you have a back that can average more than 5 or 6 yards a carry, you have to make sure that he gets the ball early and often.
12 yards needed to get into the end zone. Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Winfield is there for the tackle at the 6. Flawless execution running the counter that time, and the result, a first down. It's first and goal at the 6-yard line. Out of the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Big pop that time. Alexander rumbles forward for a gain of 4. It's second and goal at the 2-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Play action. Throws one up in the end zone.
This is just a beautiful play to force the incompletion. I mean, he gets up high, and he turns what could be a touchdown into a heck of a defensive play.
Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Overthrows his man in the end zone.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
Josh Brown comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is good. The Seahawks have tightened it up. They pick up 3 points on the drive, but they can't be happy with that third down play.
Now, I'm not sure they aren't. What separates good teams from playoff teams is the ability to execute in the red zone. And execute is the key word here. If you don't do it to them, then they can do it to you.
Brown is just about ready to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is handled by Campbell. He did a nice job on that return, picking up good yardage and really helping to set up the offense. Ball on their own 25. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. They'll go with a play fake. Launches it deep to the left. He hits his receiver. Dyson is there on the stop.
One of the things about Dante Culpepper is the fact that he has to get into rhythm. If he can complete a few in a row and then he gets into the flow of the game, he becomes very, very effective.
Within scoring distance. Culpepper from the shotgun. Pass play here on first down to the end zone. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. That's good control. That's a costly penalty, but he prevented the touchdown.
In this league, you don't want to give the offense first and goal from the 1 yard line because even the worst team can get in from there.
Burleson is lined up on the right. Soft lob to the end zone. He went up there and he got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Culpepper led him perfectly that time. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Taking the lead by 11 now after scoring the touchdown. That last drive went for more than 70 yards and lasted less than 60 seconds, John. Big-time job by the offense.
That's a sign of a good coach. You find the mismatches and you take advantage of it. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried the same thing again in the next play when they have the ball on offense.
Allen in to kick this one off. Nice distance. From the 4 yard line. The 20. The last drive stalled and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens. They line up in the I formation. Pathan, the motion man. To carry it. Breaks free. Can't get it from behind. Smoot with the tackle. 13-yard gain on first down. First and 10. Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Harris comes up to make the play.
When you talk about establishing a run early in the game, this is exactly the kind of thing you're talking about.
Ball right around midfield. Strong is lined up on the left. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Mealy was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Harris is there for the tackle. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Jones comes into the game for the punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. Two-minute warning coming up. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Cross play to the left. Number 58 is there on the stop. The linebacker brought him down to the turf. Two minutes left. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Rolling. He finds it. Tyson comes up to make the play. Robinson appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power.
On a 3rd and short situation like this, the defense has to be ready for anything.
Taylor will come in to play wide receiver for the injured player. Burleson is on the right of the formation. They'll go with a play fake. Under pressure. Western stops the clock there. Moore uses his speed to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, he's got some great move, and he combines that with a very quick first step.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 50-yard line.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Picked off. It's intercepted. He didn't look off the defender, and that's why they'll be coming off the field.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 49. With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Marcus Robinson returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. Burleson is lined up on the right. Throwing. Jumps up. He has it. Sharper is there on the stop. And a flag is down on that play. His face mask may have been pulled. They called it inadvertent.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
They're in field goal range. Burleson lines up on the right side. Stepping up, throws it. The pass is picked off. A lot of room to work with. And they can't take advantage of the turnover because then they turn it over themselves. Now they'll want to score with as little time left as possible, so they'll probably look to slow things down. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 36-yard line. Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Hasselback sends a man in motion. He tucks it away. James is the guy who's there to bring him down. They'll go with a hurry-up offense.
On the play.
Dropping back. Throwing. And it's caught. Chavis pulls him down. And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. Going to the air on first down. With the throw. Just can't find a way to bring that one in. Looked like a sure bet for a completion, but he dropped it.
I think he was trying to do something with it before he had it. You have to look the pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about running it downfield.
We're at the 1-minute mark. Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Steps up into the pocket. Pressure coming. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Locking into one receiver that time. It could have ended up a lot worse. 3rd and long. The defense trying to bring this drive to a halt. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Jackson caught it short of the first down marker. Josh Brown will attempt this one from 32 yards away. And it's on its way. The attempt is good. The Seahawks have narrowed the gap. So a successful drive, and you look at the fact they did get 3 points out of it.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Kickoff team lines up. The kick should be returnable. This one is fielded by Campbell. The 20 flips the tackle. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Ball on their own 34. Burleson lines up on the right side. With the pass, Sharper stops him at the 39. Pickup of about 5. Ball on their own 39. Burleson is flanked to the right. Gets rid of it. Jumps and makes the catch. Robinson bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch, Al. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Burleson is on the right of the formation. Trufa is there on the stop. Picking up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
All injured. They'll really need to hit this one. It'll be a 50-yard attempt. The kick is good. And they're able to get some points out of the drive with the successful field goal attempt.
Hey, that's why you have your kicker. You put him in position to come through, and when he does, it gives your offense confidence. But they don't have to do it all. They can rely on him to get points too.
Elling comes in to kick off. Squib kick short. This one is taken by Strong. Going into halftime. The score is 17-6. Here we go, the second half, just about set for the kicker. Should be a return here. This one is handled by Campbell. The Vikings lead into halftime on the strength of their passing game. First and 10. Burleson lines up on the right side. Culpepper dives ahead.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Sharper comes up to make the play. Bennett takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Second and 9 coming up here. Burleson is on the right of the formation. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Number 83 was the intended receiver on that play. Hamlin had the coverage on the play. Burleson lines up on the right side. Drops back with the pass. Pass falls incomplete. Williamson was his intended target. Looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line.
First and 10. Alexander is lined up on the right. Gets the pass off. Interception. Looked like he didn't even see him. Excellent zone coverage that time by Coward.
He telegraphed that pass. You got to look off your receiver. Maybe see if you can get him to bite on a pump. If you stare down your receivers, the defenders are going to be cheating to that direction. And they're going to give him turnover opportunities just like that.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Misses the tackle. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
The first down marker is just inside the 13. Bennett, the lone back. Gets rid of it, and his pass is completed. That's a 12-yard gain on second down. 12 yards needed to get into the end zone.
Shotgun, shotgun.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, touchdown, Minnesota.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
And it's up. The point after is good. The Vikings score again and are comfortably ahead. Under a minute for that touchdown drive, John.
Yeah, quick scores are always nice. It puts a spark in your team. The defense had a short field to defend, and they just couldn't rise to the challenge.
Will be kicking off. Nice kick and returnable. From the 14-yard line. The defense looking for a second straight interception. First and 10. The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Here's an opening. Chavis is the guy who's there to bring him down. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter's designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, and you cut back against the grain.
It's first and 10. Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Hasselback sends a man in motion. On the delay. Coward comes up to make the play. Well, here's a look at his numbers after a nice run, and you can see he's been able to break some tackles. About 6 to go. Alexander lines up on the left side. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. Sharp is there for the tackle. Hasselback completes the short one, about a 4-yard gain on second down. About 2 to go. Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Drops back, throwing, and he makes the grab. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Out of the I formation. Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. Missed tackle. Winfield comes up to make the play. Ingram broke away momentarily, then got caught before getting the first down.
Hey, he had something there, and he knew it. One more move, he's saying. One more move.
They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down. The Vikings line up in a 4-3 with the pass. Chavis is the guy who's there to bring him down. They pick up 16 yards on second down. In field goal range now. Hasselback with a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Thomas makes the stop. Alexander takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. And this is the 8th play of this drive inside the red zone. Key series here. as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Smoot takes him down. Hasselbeck with a hot hand on this drive. "12 yards needed to get into the end zone. Alexander, the lone back. Hasselbeck with a man in motion. Hand it off. Williams is there on the stop. Defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. They need 10 for the touchdown. Minnesota using 3 linebackers. This one is handed off. Sharper is there for the tackle. No gain. They're 11 yards away from the end zone. Hasselbeck sends a man in motion. Completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 24-6. And we'll start the 4th quarter. And this is the 11th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. The defense lines up in the nickel. Closing in with the throw. He went up there and he got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
They don't get the 2 points. That time the offense looked unstoppable. In for the touchdown they go.
Yeah, nice job by the big guys up front. The backs had some key blocks too. It takes everyone doing their part to put together a drive like that. Now we'll see some high moms on the sideline.
Brown is back and ready to put this one in the air. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8-yard line, the 20. Defense looked tired, sluggish on the last series. It's 1st and 10. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. They'll pass on 1st down. Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off, in and out of his hands. Wiggins was the intended receiver on that play. The Seahawks with a 4-man front. With the pass, interception. The 40, the 30, the 20, room to run. The 10, touchdown, Seahawks. An excellent play by the defense here in the 4th, getting the takeaway and scoring. They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The Seahawks get closer but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
The Seahawks are ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is fielded by Campbell. The last time the offense had the ball, they gave it away on an interception. Let's see what happens this time down the field. It's 1st and 10. Saucer lines up on the left side. Great fake. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Kodavidas had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
The Vikings come out with 3 receivers tight. Tosses it out to the left. Just won't go down. He lost it. The Vikings are there to pick up the ball. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Number 83 moves in motion. Hand it off. Number 58 makes the tackle. Bennett takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 34. The backs are lined up in an I. Stepping up, gets rid of it. Broken up. Wiggins was his intended target. And this is the 5th play of this drive. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Pressure. They reached him just as he was throwing. He was under a lot of pressure, John. They almost got to him.
Yeah, he got out of there, but it was way off because of that hit he took.
Bennett is ready to punt this one away. Morris is the deep return man. Here's the punt. From the 28. Finds a small crack, but they get to him quickly and bring him down at the 36-yard line. First and 10. Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. He tucks it away. Chavis with the stop. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 43. Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Hand it off to the back. James with the tackle. Good blocking up front, allowing him to find the seam downfield that he needed.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
Ball at about midfield. The Vikings with a 4-man front to carry it. Cowell records the stop. The delayed handoff nets them about 2. Ball right around midfield. Jackson lines up on the right side. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Winfield with the coverage. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. With the throw, drops the interception. John is able to tip it away again.
The intended receiver on the play.
Jones is back to punt. Moore will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. It's 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an eye. And off to the tailback. Sharper makes the tackle. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. About 6 to go. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Number 58 is there for the tackle. The linebacker comes up to make the tackle. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Two minutes left. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. With the carry. Breaking free. The 30. A great one-on-one stop by Bowl. Solid effort running through arm tackles and making his way downfield for a solid gain. First and 10. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down. Ettinger comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. The Vikings now enjoy a 2-touchdown lead. But you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
In to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 10-yard line. The 20.
Kickoff.
Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended on the punt.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
Ball on their own 24. Jackson is on the right of the formation. Hasselback with a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Almost picked off. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Jackson lines up on the right side. With the pass. Just, and he has it. Smooth.
Timeout
Pulls him
called by
down.
the offense.
So they need about 3 here. Only one man in the backfield. Mealy, the motion man. Drops back. Throwing. And it's complete. Smooth. Brings him down. Looks like they'll go with the hurry up here. Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Interception. Darren Sharp makes the fourth quarter interception. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 41. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Winston breaks the play up in the backfield. He got to the outside but went nowhere.
I'll tell you, the quickest way down the field is straight ahead. Going outside, dancing around and all that stuff, that's not going to help you move the ball.
We're just about down to 1 minute. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Gets the call. Hamlin is there on the stop. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
And he'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about him.
A kneel down here should be the last play of the game. They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first down. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. He'll just take a knee. Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. It's 1st and 10. Jackson is on the right of the formation. With the throw. This one falls incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
With the game pretty much over, let's see if they try a Hail Mary here. The Vikings come out in a dive package. Under pressure. The defender's got it. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 21-yard line.